right? Now you can see, we started with asynchronous sequential circuit. For as a first topic, we are going to see about the 4-bit ripple counter, right? For as a 4-bit ripple counter, I'm going to use 4 flip flops. I have selected J flip flop. It's up to you to select whatever flip flop you wish. Okay. Now, first flip flop, all the JK inputs, JAKA are interconnector given 1, binary value 1. Or if you are giving in a circuit, designing in a lab circuit, you can connect it to 5 volt. Similarly, connect JDKB connected to 1, JCKC connected to 1, JDKB connected to 1 or 5 volt. Okay, now the first flip flop is given a clock pulse. Okay, for the second flip flop, the previous flip flop output is the clock pulse. For the third flip flop, QB is the clock pulse. For the fourth flip flop, QC is the clock pulse. Right? So this QA is your least significant bit, QD is the most significant bit. So this is the 4-bit ripple counter. As I said earlier, you cannot have a systematic procedure to define a ripple counter. Only thing I can show the circuit and explain how it is going to work as a ripple counter. Okay, now I have drawn the circuit. Now I will explain how it is going to have the binary values of ripple counter. Okay, right. Now we move into the table. Okay, truth table, the output table for the 4-bit ripple counter. Okay, so it is, I can make like a QA, QB, QC, QD. Okay, first value is all or 0. And remember, I made a mistake here. This should be least significant bit should be in the right side, right? So this is QD, QC, QB, QA, right? 0, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, these are the binary values. Okay, I have brought everything into a single screen, right? Now, if you observe this, what happens? So this is your QA, right? So QA, you can see it is alternating from 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, right? So QA is controlled by the clock pulse. You see here, clock pulse. Clock pulse. Okay, so if I give clock pulse, both the inputs are 1, 1. So output will be always, you know, in look at the truth table of a JK flip flop, if both the inputs are 1, if I give the clock pulse, what will be the output? It will be the complement of the past state. Okay, initially it was 0, then it was complemented. Okay, then again next clock pulse it was complemented to 0. Then again next clock pulse it was complemented to 1. Then next clock pulse complemented to 0. That is, it is keep on changing 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So this output is keep on changing. Okay, now we observe that what type of clock is required for this flip flop. Since you have seen this arrow symbol, this is a edge trigger. Bubble is there, so it is a negative edge triggered. These flip flops are negative edge triggered. Negative edge triggered. Negative edge trigger means what is the meaning? So if I say this is the clock, can you say what is the negative edge? Negative edge is this part. This part is the negative edge. Okay, right? That is 1 to 0. High to low is called negative edge. So at the negative edge only, these inputs will go inside. Okay, right? So this first flip flop needs the external clock of negative edge. for this flip-flop to operate, QA should change from 1 to 0. QA should change from 1 to 0. If it is changing from 1 to 0, then this flip-flop will start working and it will complement this output. For this flip-flop to work, what should happen? QB should change from 1 to 0. Okay, for this flip-flop to operate, QC should change from 1 to 0. This is the concept. Okay, now you can easily follow me. Sir, I'm giving external clock pulse. What happens? QA is changing from 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to 1. You can see up to 15. It's all complementing. Okay, now look at QB. QB is here. This is the QB output, right? For, see, when QA is 0, when QA is 0, it is not going to work. This is not going to trigger this flip-flop. Clock is not going to function. Okay, then QA is 1, 0 to 1. 0 to 1 means which part? This part. 0 to 1 is raising edge. It won't work. Okay, then 1 to 0, you can see here 1 to 0. 1 to 0. That means QA is changing from 1 to 0. So this flip-flop will be triggered. This flip-flop will be triggered. B flip-flop will be triggered. So initially, what is the value of QB? It is 0. So it is changed to 1. 1. Okay. Next, observe QA. It is going from 0 to 1. So this will not change anymore. Okay. So if this 1 is retained, again, it is changing from 1 to 0. When QA is changing from 1 to 0, the past value is 1. Now it is complemented to 0. 0 to 1, no problem. 0, it will be same 0. Then again, 1 to 0, when QA changes from 1 to 0, QB will be triggered. QB will be triggered. Okay, right? Trigger, it changes from 0 to 1, right? So similarly, 0 to 1, no problem. 1 will be retained. Again, 1 to 0, it will be, previous 1 will be complemented to 0. Okay, now I can extend this idea. You can extend this idea to the next flip-flop. That is the C flip-flop. C flip-flop. Okay, for C flip-flop to operate, what should happen? QB should change from 1 to 0. QB should change from 1 to 0. So 0 to 0, no change, same 0. 0 to 1, no change. 1 to 1, no change. 1 to 0, you can see there is a change from 1 to 0. So 0 will be complemented to 1. 0 will be complemented to 1. Again 0 to 0, no change. Same 1 is retained. 0 to 1, no change. Same 1 is retained. 1 to 1, no change. Same 1 is retained. Here if you observe 1 to 0, trigger is happening. What trigger is happening means what happens? This 1 is changed to 0. Okay, then 0 to 0, no change. 0 to 1, positive edge, no change. Then again 1 to 0. 1 to 0. Sorry, no, 0 to 1, there won't be any change. Sorry, it should be 1 to 0. Okay. Right? If you observe this, 0 to 1, positive edge. No, no change. 1 to 0. 1 to 0. The changes from 0 to 1. Again, 0 to 0, no change. 1 to 1, no change. 1 to 1, no change. Okay. Now, come to the last flip-flop, D flip-flop. Right? For D flip-flop, you should observe what output? QC, because QC is the clock for D flip-flop. QC is the clock for D flip-flop, right? So, okay, so we'll observe QC. QC should change from 1 to 0, then only QD output will be complemented. Okay, so 0 to 0, there won't be any change in QD. Again, 0 to 0, no change. 0 to 0, no change. 0 to 1. 0 to 1, no change, positive edge. 0 to 1 is positive edge, no change. 1 to 1, no change. 1 to 1, no change. 1 to 1, no change. 1 to 0, yes, triggering will happen.
Change.
Yes, good. Triggering is happening. Fine, fine. Okay, so 0 to 1. Again, 0 to 0, same 1 is retained. 0 to 0, same 1 is retained. 0 to 1, no change because it is a positive edge. Okay. When 1 to 1, no change, 1 to 1, no change, 1 to 1, no change. Okay, now I am going to for the next state. This is very important. Okay, can you say what will be the state after all or 1 means what should be the next state? What should be the next state? 0, 0, 0. Okay, let us check whether you are getting that or not. Okay, so right, let me check. Another clock is coming. See, negative edge means I will put the down arrow. Okay, clock is coming. So what will happen to the first flip flop? First flip flop initial value is 1 now. Now that will be changed to 0. Okay, now when this is changing from 1 to 0, what is happening? Edge trigger, negative edge trigger. So now this next flip flop output will change to complement. When this is edge trigger, so this flip flop output will change to complement. Now this is also edge trigger, negative edge trigger. So this flip flop past value is 1, it will be changed to 0. Likewise, this cycle will be repeated. This cycle will be repeated. That is why this is called 4-bit ripple counter. Now we will see why it is called ripple. The ripple, what is a ripple? There is a pond. There is a pond. If you are putting a stone inside it, okay, if you are putting a stone inside it, what will happen? There will be ripple of waves. Ripples will be passing. Yes or no? Okay, waves will be passing this direction, right? That's called ripple, right? Likewise, here you are giving a clock to the first flip flop, but this clock is triggering this. Clock is forwarding. That's called ripple. That's why it is called 4-bit ripple counter. Are you okay with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubts? Please feel free to ask. Or do you need one more explanation? I need interaction. I request your interaction. How many are there in the class now? How many are there? 23 are there, including me. Okay, not bad. Okay, is it okay? You say, okay, sir, I'm happy.
Yes, sir, it's okay.
Okay, what, may I know your name? Your name, please.
Sir, Aditya Tripathi.
Ah, Tripathi. Yes, thank you, Tripathi. What about other guys? Okay, if people are okay, then I can move into the next topic. Okay, right. Now I give an quite an different way, right? Let me put a quiz. Okay, try how many people are answering. Let me check it. Right. Now using the same circuit, can I go for a down counter? Here where I am taking the output, I am taking the output from QA, right? QA, QB, QC, and QD. Okay, so what is a down counter? What is a down counter? Down counter will start from the down counter will count downwards, am I right? So it will be 1, 1, 1, 1, then 1, 1, 0, then 1, 1, 0, 0, then 1, 0, 1, 1, then 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, then 1, 0, 0, 9, 8, 7, this is 15, 14, 13. I missed out. Okay. Down counter will count in downward direction. So it should be 13, 12, 11, 10. After 10, it should be 9, not 10. That should still. See, I'm struggling. That's the reason. 12, this is 10, this is 9. Then after 9, it should be 8. After 8, it should be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, right. This is the down counter pattern. Okay, right. Keep on decreasing. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, down counter. Right. So it's in the same circuit. Can you compare these two and say what is the difference? Can you compare these two? I'll give another hint to you. Straight away, we'll put a line for you. Yes, you compare these two. I need your answers. Without your help, I am struggling. Please help me. Can you compare?
ADC.
Yes, if you compare, what is the difference between these two? I have drawn the line also. All 4 zeros are converted to 4 1. Then 001 is converted to 1110. Am I right? Double one.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's
So what is the relation? It is always.
complementary.
Yes, exactly. It is always complementary. Up counter is always complement of down counter. Okay, right. So you can understand. Go back to the circuit now. Instead of taking the output from QA, QB, QC, QD, if I take from, where should I take for down counter? I give a hint. QA and QA bar are,
Yeah.
they are
Complement.
complement. That means instead of taking from QA, I can take it from QA bar. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
if I take
sir.
from QD bar, QC bar, QD bar, that is going to function as down
Down counter.
counter. So this is 4-bit up counter design. This is 4-bit up counter design. So if you take from QA bar, that is going to function as down counter. This is one point you have to remember, right? Then another point, this is negative edge trigger. Just think about, you think about yourself. Okay, later you can work it out. This is up counter. This is negative edge trigger. Instead of negative edge, if you are triggering from QA bar, if you are using this to trigger, okay, right? I'm going to modify this. Okay, hope you have done the can rub this. Okay, instead of triggering this way,
ग्राफ में लिख रिपेयर भी करने पड़ेगा डीसी की क्लासेस अरे जो हो रहा है उसको तो कर मेरी बहन मेरी बहन इंसान का मैं पीछे बहुत खराब
okay, that means now what I'm doing, I am triggering from QA bar. Instead of using QA to trigger, I'm using QA bar to trigger. I'm using QB bar to trigger. I'm using QC bar to trigger. If I connect this way, it is going to function as down counter. There are two ways for down counter. Up counter, if you take, instead of taking from QA, QB, QC, QD, you're taking from QA bar, QB bar, QC bar, that is going to function as down counter. Or else, instead of going for this trigger, if you go from this complement, if this circuit is going to function as 4-bit ripple down counter.
पागल
Right. This you have to remember. Okay, I'm not going to draw it again. Right. So this is your 4-bit down counter circuit. This is the table for that. Fine. Next, we are going for mod counter. Mod. What is mod operation? Can anyone say to me? Explain me, please. Mod operation. Someone is singing very good songs. Who is that? Mute them. Okay. Is my screen visible now? Mod counter. Okay, visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now we move to mod counter. We know modulus operation. The difference between mod and division operation. Mod for mod, we will use this symbol. Okay. Suppose if I say 5 mod 2 or 5 divided by 2, what is the difference? Is mod gives the remainder. Okay, if I divide 5 by 2, 2 times I can divide 4. Remainder is 1. This is mod operation. 5 divided by 2, it gives 2. This gives quotient. This gives quotient. This gives remainder. Okay, mod gives the remainder. Mod gives the remainder. Okay, the symbol is this. Okay, now we will go for mod counter. Using 3 flip-flops, I'm going to go for mod 3 counter. Mod 3. Mod 3 counter. That means mod 3 counter, what should it do? Mod 3 counter means it should count 0, 1, 2. Okay, when 3 is coming, 3 divided by 3, remainder is 0. Normally a counter will count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 3-bit counter will count from 0 to 7. I can write this is for normal counter. Normal counter sequence. Okay. Suppose for a mod 3 counter, what will be the sequence? What will be the sequence? See, 0 divided by 3, remainder is 0. 1 divided by 3, remainder is 1. 2 divided by 3, remainder is 2. 3 divided by 3, what is the remainder? I need your help.
0.
0.
0. 4 divided by 3, remainder.
1.
1.
5 divided by 3, remainder.
2.
2.
2. 6 divided by 3, remainder.
0.
0. 7 divided by 3,
1.
1. Yes. So it will be repeating. So mod 3 counter will count 0, 1, 2, then 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, keep on counting. This is called mod 3. If it is mod 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 for mod 5. Okay. Can you get what is mod counter now? Now, using the same ripple counter, we are going to modify into a mod 3 counter. Okay. So same ripple counter going to take, but I'm going to have only 3-bit ripple counter. So this is the first flip-flop. JA, KA, sorry, JA, KA, QA, QA bar, JB, KB, QB bar, okay. So what is a ripple counter? How will you connect? You will connect the output of this flip-flop to the input clock of this flip-flop. Output of the second flip-flop go to the clock of the third flip-flop. Similarly, you will connect all JK together, connected to 1 or 5 volt, right? So this is a QA, this is your QB, this is your QC. QA, QB, QC. For this, you give the external clock. Okay, this is the 3-bit ripple counter. It will count from 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1, 3 ones. For us, what should happen? Once it reaches 3, it should come to 0. Okay, for that, I will first write the table for this. QC is MSB, that you have to remember. MSB, this is your LSB. It's a significant bit. Okay, so this is your QC, QB, QA. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is the table for 3-bit ripple counter. Okay, now we have to observe this table very closely. That means when it reaches 3, what should happen? Instead of 3, it should be changed to 0, 0, 0. Yes, you can follow it here, right? Once it touches 3, instead of 3, what is the value you are having? You are getting 0, 0, 0. Okay, so instead of 4, you should get 1. Instead of 4, you should get 0, 0, 1. Instead of 5, you should get 2. That means after this, you should go to the first state. You should go to the first state. Right? Now we are going to implement this. So I said that once it's going for 0, 1, 1, instead of 0, 1, 1, everything should be changed to 000. Everything should be changed to 000. That means at 0, 1, 1, all flip-flops must be reset. That you have to note down. At QC, QB, QA equal to 0, 1, 1, all flip-flop should be reset. Reset means what is the meaning? All should be changed to 0, 0, 0. Okay. So what I'm doing, as I said earlier, we have asynchronous inputs. They are your reset and clear. Reset and clear. Okay. Or instead of reset, another word I can say this is clear. Should be cleared. Okay. So this is your clear input. CLR I can say clear. When clear input will be enabled? When I give clear as 0, all inputs will be, all outputs QA, QB, QC will be cleared. Because I give 0 means clear is enabled, QA, QB, QC will be cleared. Okay, so when should I clear? Once I reach the 0, 1, 1, it should be cleared. Okay, so QC and QB should be 1, 1. QC and QA and just a minute here, it's made a mistake. Yes, this should be like yes, it's correct only QC. Yes, QA and QB. QA and QB should be 1, 1. Okay. QA and QB should be 1, 1. Then only output will be. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. QA and QB should be 1, 1. And under that case, your clear should be enabled. So see what I'm doing. I am taking QA. Okay, I'm taking both. I'm going to connect it to NAND gate. From there, I'm connecting it to clear. Okay. See what happens now. What happens now? Initially QA and QB 0, 0. For both 0, 0. 0, 0 means 1. Clear is not enabled. So first state is okay. 0, 0, 1. This is 1. This is 0. Then also output is 1. 1, 0. QB is 1. QA is 0. Then also output is 1. NAND gate output is 1. But once it touches 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 1 means QA is 1. QB is 1. So both are 1, 1 means this output of NAND gate is 0. For this case only, see, for this case only, output of NAND output is 0. Okay, because NAND output goes from QA and QB. Once this is 0, all flip-flops will be cleared, so everything will be 0. Okay, this is the way we have to decide a mod counter. Right? Now, to design a mod counter, it is an intuition. This is one method. There are so many other ways also to design. Okay, you have to use your common sense. You have to understand the important condition under what value you should expect to clear to be enabled. Select that value, use suitable gate, connect it to clear, and ensure that that does not affect the previous values. For all these three, no problem. For all these three states, no problem. Once it touches 0, 1, 1, everything is cleared. Okay? Right? Are you able to follow? I need your feedback.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Right. Can I put some question to you now? Can you design a mod 4 counter? Mod 4 counter. You say the idea. What should be the NAND gate input? Some other gate combination. Mod 4 means what should happen? Okay. Right. I will put it in a new slide. Right. Mod 4 means Q. What is LSB? QC. Sorry. QC, QB, QA. Mod 4 I'm working now. Zeros. Zero, 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 one, 0, 1, 0. 3 should be permitted. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Mod 4 means we should not permit 4. We should not permit 4. Instead of 4, we should have 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now we have to take under what combination of gates you should use such that once your flip-flop reaches 4, instead of 4, it should enable clear. It should enable clear. Can you say an idea? What should I do? Yes. Someone is coming with answer.
Sir, NOR and
Yes, you say.
NAND gate.
Yes, explain please. Okay, shall I give the idea? You see, what I'm doing is, I am taking QC, connecting it to, I am taking QC, I am taking QB, then connecting QB to NOT gate, then I am connecting it to NAND gate. Okay, you have to check for all combinations, right? I'm taking QC and QB. You check for the first combination, both are 0. Both are 0 means what happens when QC is 0, QB is 0, in one of the input is 0, NAND gate output is 1. So for the first case, clear will not be enabled. Output should be 0, then only clear will be enabled. Okay. So it's very simple, not go now, you not go for this, right? Straight away, what is the other answer? Very easy answer. I hope someone will answer. Yeah, please. Right. Straight away connect QC to I gave 50% of the answer I have given. One. Okay. Straight away connect QC to NOT gate. Over. Okay. Take this to all. Clear. Even this is not required. This will also work. Okay, but this is a bit complex, right? You need more number of gates. But one NOT gate is sufficient. Think about it, man, right? QC is 0. 0 means output is 1. For this case, 0 means output is 1. For this case, 0 means output is 1. For this case, output 0 is 1. When 1 is coming, what happens to the output now? Here. When QC is 1, output immediately becomes
0.
0. 0 means what will happen to the clear? Enabled or disabled? Enabled. Right? So when input is 1, this becomes 0. Now all outputs will be cleared. So instead of 100, output will be changed to all 0. So again, this cycle will be repeating. Can you get what I say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now one simple question I will ask. Is it the only method or so many methods are there for designing Mod 4 counter? There are so many methods are there. Okay, by this also you can do. Check with this. You check with this. Okay, you check whether this will work or not. I mean this 0, 0 means 0, 0. Okay, then this is 1. Okay, right, come to this case. QC is 1. QC is 1. QB is 0. This is 1. 1, 1, output is 0. See, both will give the correct answer. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, both will help to clear it. But it is up to us. That is why I said designing an asynchronous sequential circuit is purely based on intuition. Okay, there is no systematic procedure. Your own wish you can do. But our thing should come, our circuit should come from 0, 1, 2, 3. Again 0, 1, 2, 3. That is the Mod 4 counter. Okay. Is it okay? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Can someone
Yes,
design
sir.
Mod 10 counter? Mod 10 counter. We go to the new slide. Mod 10 counter, just to say the idea, that's enough for me. Mod 10 counter. So what I have to do? I need how many flip-flops for mod 10? 10 means 0 to 9 it should count. For 9 you need 4 flip-flops, 1001. So for mod 10 you need how many flip-flops? 4 flip-flops. QA, QB, QC, QD. Change the order, okay. Change it to QD, QC, QB, QA. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's keep on going. Okay. For us, what I have said, design mod 10. Mod 10 means where is 10? This is 10. Okay. Instead of this, it should be changed to 0, 0, 0. Clear should be enabled. So what combination I can give? Remember, it should not affect for this 0 to 9, it should not affect. Only for 10, it should be converted to 0, 0, 0. Come on.
Sir, AND gate for QD and QB. NAND gate, sir.
And get fantastic. Your name?
Sir, Janil Srivastava.
Srivastava. Good, 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 good. Superb. So QD and QC, if you are making NAND gate and connecting it to clear, that's all. It will count from 0 to 9. Once it reaches 10, everything is reset. This is the mod 10 counter. Okay. Do you have any doubts? I think I can stop here.
Sir, QD and QB, I think.
Yeah, yes, you're right. QD and QB. Yes, yes. Thanks for pointing out. QD and QB. Yes. Now it's correct. Okay. Yes. Okay. Do you have any doubts?